Erika from TorontoThumbs.com. With me is Tony Moore. Hey Tony, how are you?
I'm well, how are you?
That's awesome, thank you very much. You mind telling me about yourself and what you do?
Yeah, I'm Tony Moore. I'm a comic book illustrator. I did The Walking Dead. I did the first 6 issues of that. Since then I've worked at Vertigo on a book called The Exterminators, and at Dark Horse on a book called Fear Agent that Rick Remender and I started together, and Rick and I are now working at Marvel on Venom.
Awesome. What's the experience been like working as a comic book artist? Like, what's the workload like? Like, what's the experience been like in general for you?
Well, I mean, it's the best job I've ever had, that's for sure. But it's a lot of work, you know, a lot of hours at the table. Unlike a 9-to-5 job, like when 5 o'clock rolls around, I don't get to punch out and, you know, go home and forget it.
Always working.
When the pile of work is still there to be done, I have to sit there until it's done.
Yeah.
Which is hard, especially, you know, when you have a kid and family and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But you know, it's still been awesome, and it's definitely the most creatively fulfilling thing I can imagine doing.
Seems like it's been pretty rewarding for you, and you have so many devoted fans as well. So.
Yeah, it has panned out very well on that front. You know, fortunately, I get to do what I love, and you know, companies, even corporate comics companies, ask me to do what I do. You know, so I haven't felt like I've been shoehorned into like a loveless job yet. You know, it's always been really cool.
Of course, yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so since we are a video game website, I do have a few questions about if Walking Dead was turned into a video game, sort of like how this is just like, you know, just an idea, right? Because since Walking Dead is you know, has turned into a TV series now. But are there any like specific things from the comic that you would like to see in like a video game? Like, are there any particular aspects of it that you would like to see more so than others, perhaps?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it a lot.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I was a first-person shooter addict for a long time. But, you know, so naturally when I think about it, I think of that. But I'm trying to think otherwise. You know, I guess you would need some sort of story to kind of keep you engaged. And I mean, I don't think anyone will want to delve into like the farming aspects or anything like that. It might be a little too but then again, you know, Facebook and Animal Crossing and all that stuff might have proven that wrong. Who knows? Maybe people would love a 24-hour video game where they have to go tend to their parsnips and shoot some zombies. I don't know. But
perhaps that might be an idea.
I have no idea.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, how long have you been like? How many times have you come to Fan Expo now? This
is my first Fan Expo ever.
First Fan Expo. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't been to Canada before. I mean, in any real capacity. As a grown-up. And this has been awesome.
Yeah,
the
your experience has been good?
The con is awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody here has been like the nicest convention I've ever been to.
That's really good. I'm really happy to hear that. That's great. Well, we all love you very much, Tony.
Thanks, I
so we really appreciate your work. So, but yeah, thanks so much.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Have a good one.